आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, in this question we have to evaluate limit n tends to infinity 1 square plus 2 square and so on up to n square multiplied by 1 cube plus 2 cube and so on up to n cube divided by 1 to the power 6 plus 2 to the power 6 and so on up to n to the power 6. Now in this question, if I say, my first step will be what? Now if I say take n square common, take, or you can say multiply by n square and divide by n square, you will get 1 square, 2 square and so on up to n square. Now for the second portion, if I multiply it by n cube and divide it by n cube, then I can write it as 1 cube plus 2 cube and so on up to n cube. This whole divided by n6 by n6, and we have 1 to the power 6, 2 to the power 6 and so on up to n to the power 6. Now what we have limit n tends to infinity, and here we have what? Now if I take this n square inside it, then what will it become? It will become n square, and we have 1 by n whole square plus 2 by n whole square and so on up to n by n whole square, right? N by n whole square. Now similarly here also I can write n cube, and we have 1 by n cube and so on up to n by n cube, this whole divided by now we have n6, and here we have 1 by n to the power 6, 2 by n to the power 6 and so on up to n by n to the power 6, right? So here we have n to the power 3 plus 2 5 divided by 1n. So total we have limit n tends to infinity, and we have here, now I can write this as summation r by n whole square, where the value of r started from n and ending with n, starting from 1 and ending on n. Similarly I can write it as sigma r by n whole cube, where the value of r starting with 1 and ending with n. Now we have 1 by n here, 1 by n here, right? This is my first term multiplied by this is my second term. Now I can also write this as sigma r by n to the whole power 6, where the value of r is 1 and ending on n, and we have 1 by n also here. Now all the equations, all the terms are balanced here. So finally we have, now here my summation will behave as an integration where limit is 0 to 1, right? My r by n is x, where 1 by n is dx. So I can write it as integration 0 to 1 x square dx multiplied by integration 0 to 1 x cube dx divided by integration 0 to 1 x6 dx, right? So we have what? We have x square as x to the power 3 by 3 limit 0 to 1. We have x to the power 4 by 4 limit 0 to 1 divided by x to the power 7 by 7 limit 0 to 1. So we have what? If I put upper value, we have 1 by 3 into 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 7. So finally we have 1 by 12 by 1 by 7, and my final answer is 7 by 12. This is my final answer here. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।